If your college setup deserves more than a slow, bulky laptop that dies halfway through the day, the right upgrade can change everything. A good laptop makes writing papers easier, handling research smoother, and even those long lecture days less stressful. It should keep up with your notes, your tabs, your projects, and maybe even a little gaming on the side. In this video, I'm breaking down the best laptops for college students and giving you my honest take on each one. We'll talk about battery life, portability, performance for real assignments, and overall value. If you want pricing and links to everything mentioned, check the description below. Without further delay, let's get started with the list. Starting at number 5, Acer Aspire 5. The Acer Aspire 5 is basically the king of good enough. If your main goal is writing papers, running Word, and keeping a bunch of Chrome tabs open without your laptop crying for help, this gets the job done without destroying your budget. It's a solid, no-drama machine for everyday schoolwork. For students who just need something reliable to handle assignments, research, and streaming at night, it makes a lot of sense. But let's be honest. The speakers sound weak, like the audio is coming from another room, and gaming on this thing is not happening. Anything demanding will feel slow fast. Would I buy it? Yes, if money is tight, and I just need a dependable laptop to survive classes. At number 4, Asus VivoBook 16. The Asus VivoBook 16 is one of those laptops that just feels comfortable to use for long days on campus. The big screen makes it easier to spread out your work, whether that's multiple tabs, slides, or notes side by side. Battery life here is genuinely solid too, so you're less likely to be begging for a wall outlet between classes. For students who want something that handles everyday tasks without fuss, this is a solid pick, but it's not perfect. The screen is noticeably dim, especially in bright classrooms or late-night study sessions, which can be a bit of a letdown if you care about a lively display. And if you need any real graphics power, this won't cut it. Would I buy it? Maybe if you want a big screen and long battery for general schoolwork, just be okay with a dim display. At number 3, HP OmniBook 14. The HP OmniBook 14 stands out if battery life is your top priority. This thing just keeps going. You can get through a full day of classes, study sessions, and even a few movies later without hunting for a charger. For students who hate being tied to plugs or are always on the move, that kind of endurance is a real plus. But it's not all sunshine. Performance here is pretty plain. If you're tackling heavier tasks or bouncing between demanding apps, it can feel sluggish. And the keyboard doesn't feel very satisfying to type on. It's a bit hollow and cheap compared to other laptops around this range. Would I buy it? Yes, if battery life is everything and most of your work is word processing and browsing. At number 2, Apple MacBook Air M4. The MacBook Air M4 is one of those laptops that just feels effortless to live with every day. It's super fast, the screen looks gorgeous, and the battery life lasts for what feels like forever. For students who bounce between Zoom lectures, essays, spreadsheets, and streaming at night, this thing rarely ever feels slow or out of its depth. And because it's so light and sleek, carrying it between classes doesn't feel like a chore. Now for the honest part. You're living the dongle life here. With only a couple of ports, you'll end up buying adapters if you want to plug in a mouse, external drive, or anything else at the same time. And upgrades like more storage get expensive fast. Would I buy it? Yes, if money wasn't the biggest concern and you want one of the most well-rounded laptops for college life. At number 1, Microsoft Surface Laptop 7. The Surface Laptop 7 feels like the best all-around choice for most college students. It's got a premium, solid build that actually feels nice to carry around campus, and the battery life is just plain impressive. I'm talking a full day of classes and study sessions without constantly scanning for outlets. For anyone who wants a dependable Windows machine that stays out of your way and just works, this one hits that sweet spot. Now let's be honest about the downside. The chip inside isn't going to run every piece of software out there. If your major requires niche engineering or legacy apps that aren't optimized for ARM chips, you might hit compatibility issues that frustrate you. Would I buy it? Maybe, as long as all the apps I need actually run on it. Because that battery life is a big win for everyday student life.